Hey guys, I'm Brian.
And I'm Terry.
Welcome back to another episode in our Forest to Farm series here on Survival Dispatch. Today we are picking up with my foundation or my area around my house again, and we're going to be digging out and trying to divert water before the rains we have coming.
Oh yeah, and we've had plenty of it, as we said before.
Yeah.
So we definitely want to keep water away from that foundation.
Yeah, and this is where, you know, you could go rent a skid steer and do this very quickly, but having the tractor available and the box blade, this is one of those times when we can use a light duty piece of equipment, take a little more time, but we save that money of that expensive rental.
And one, what is that, 10, 12 gallon tank on that tractor?
It's an
11?
It's a 7 or 11 gallon tank, and that thing will run for days.
Yeah, it just goes and goes and goes.
It takes forever to run it out.
Only thing it cost us was time, and honestly, we get out here, we don't want to leave, especially when we're on the tractor.
It's so much fun.
He's a big bully though, he won't let me drive it hardly ever.
I'm more efficient. Well, I'm more efficient because I'm the one that drives it all the time. It happens.
Yeah.
But this is just a simple video. We take you through grading down. We talk about some of the details of it. So hope you guys enjoy it. You know, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy watching him work.
I always enjoy it.
Yeah.
Catch you on the flip side, guys. It's about 92 today and it's pretty humid, so it's miserable out here. We hope you guys are enjoying your air conditioning.
We probably would have wore shorts, but our lily white legs.
You might see some lily white legs before it's over. I'm gonna be rolling my pants up.
They'd be pretty in pink.
You know it. But today we are revisiting the prepping for the footings. We got to get our little bit of a gutter built around behind the house.
Yeah, it's like phase 2.
Yeah.
You want me to?
Yeah, Dad's gonna show you and I'm gonna film.
Okay, what we're gonna do basically, that's the house site. That's where, if you looked at the previous video, where we laid off where we were gonna set Brian's house, how deep it would be. So what we wanna do, we've gotta take this mound down, but we don't wanna take it down until we get a low point over here in relation to this hole for the crawl space, because we want water to flow in that direction from up here down there. So the first thing we're going to do, Brian's going to come in here with that box blade, and I'm going to be following him around in this heat with a camera. I don't know how long that's going to last. You might be getting a lot of time lapse on this one. But anyway, garage, this flag right here is the corner of the garage. We're not going to worry too much on this end because this is going to stay high. When we dig the footers for the garage, they'll go as deep as they need to go. They'll get poured. The block will be put in. And then the inside of this garage, at that time, we will dig out whatever dirt needs to come out. But for now, why move it? It's not hurting anything. It's not going to be in the way of anything we're doing. And we can dig it out later. So that's going to stay. So we're not going to do too much on this side. Mainly going up there and around the far end of the house. So we're going to be out somewhere. And this is no science here. This is like, looks like a good spot to us. We want to be about this far from the house. I don't even know. And we're going to kind of arch it. It's going to come out this way and swing up and then go back down the hill. So it'll slope out from that house in a little half moon kind of thing. And then the hill will come down into it. The water should go down to that low point and either drain down there or drain on around the garage here, hopefully. So we're going to go, I'll walk the path. We're going to go roughly right along through here. And you want to come up this way, Brian?
I can do it.
Down on this end, we'll start turning and we're going to head right down. About the edge of that dirt pile is going to be where our trough's going to end up. And then the water's going to run down, which that woods, once we get in here, we're going to start clearing that out little by little, leave some big trees. Establish a field similar to the one up front, leaving the big trees and picking out some oaks and whatever we like in there and leaving those, getting all these sweet gums and the scrappier pines out, make a nice pasture out there in a barn. But right now, that's later on. Right now, we're just going to get this arch going. He's going to dig mainly where we want the lowest point, dig it down a good ways, and if we start getting a little cliff on each side, then he's going to get in that cliff and kind of drag and start making a slope in that direction and making a slope in that direction. Go down deeper and just keep working it out, down, out, down, until we are satisfied with what's happening over here, and we can take that dirt away from the edge of the crawl space hole that's there now, because that dirt has been holding back any rainwater coming down this hill. Once we get this little trough, gutter, whatever you want to call it, we won't need that dirt anymore. And then we can start focusing on getting that to the right level, getting that hole dug and building these houses.
Okay, so our box plate's pretty much level, and with what we've been experiencing out here, that'll work for what we're gonna do. But we know that with these teeth all the way up, it's not gonna be very aggressive. So we're gonna drop them one notch, see how that does. If we're happy, we'll leave it. If not, we'll drop it to the second notch and really get aggressive and tear some dirt out of there, because we wanna make a decent hole pretty quick. We don't wanna be on it all day.
Yeah, but yet we don't want to go too hard on the tractor either. We want it to last a good long time, so.
Yeah, we got to find that happy medium.
Yeah. Again, we're rookies, so don't critique us too much. Keep them tootsies out from under there.
Yep. It is hot.
Yeah. We need a cloth seat cover on this bad boy.
Yeah.
Think that's going to do it?
We'll find out. Let's get started. Props up, buckle up.
Okay guys, it's not digging quite as much as we'd want. You want that box down a little bit?
Yeah, drop it just a little.
We're going to make it a little more aggressive. We're going to shorten that rod. You're lengthening it. There you go. And move that a ½ inch and it'll raise it an inch. We'll see what happens. We want to fill that box up a little faster, get a little more aggressive. It's just not grabbing quite as much dirt as we'd like to see it grab. All right, I think so. We'll give it a shot. What do you think? Well, let's see what this bad boy does with this everything attachments box blade. She's filling up a lot faster now. Okay, what we're doing now is, if you look back, Brian, you notice how low that is. That's getting down below the garage level, pretty good. So starting right where the tractor's setting, right where them front tires are at, you'll notice, you probably can't tell it from this video, the back tires are almost 6 inches to a foot lower than the front tires, and then it goes up another foot. So we need to start working from right about here all the way up that hill and all the way around that corner, about where that dirt pile is, right over there. Got my weatherman finger going. Anyway, we got to lower that some more, I think.
We got a lot of dirt to move.
Yeah. Say that again.
I say we got a lot of dirt to move.
Yep. Man, look at it, fill that box blade up. That's some hard dirt. Oh, rocks. Okay guys, so this is what I want to show you. This is where we started out cutting, a flat spot. And now you see the tractor setting at an angle uphill, like that way. So basically, we got this flat spot in here with the box blade, and it's arching around this house site, and it's a hill up and down, you know. So it was going to be really hard to set your box at a certain angle because of the varying degrees of angle and turns in this thing. So we're just leaving the box flat. We're not having to change the angle on it. Now that we dug down some in the middle here where we want our lowest point, now we're just going to take the tractor, run across this, and it'll create our slope going towards the house. The other side, we already created a slope going up this way, and man, it is working out beautifully. And it's giving us a nice smooth round edge and a nice little trough here, ditch, whatever you want to call it. I think it's going to drain the water well. Go ahead, Brian. Let's watch this box blade work if you don't run me over. There goes that box blade. Let's go. Chewing it up, boy. You can see some of that hard red clay right down in there. Right down in there.
Well guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. You know, like I said, it's just pretty simple, just grading around the house and diverting that water. Which
oh yeah, definitely.
Turns out it was a really good thing that we did it because all the rain we had come after doing that.
Right, right. And that's just getting it sloped now to keep the water away. When we actually establish the lawn, it's going to go much further out.
Yeah.
We're actually going to come up the wall some with dirt. So where the dirt is near the foundation is going to get a little higher.
Yeah.
And then in addition, we're going to go way further back. So we can make a nice...
Yeah, the trough we created will actually be further from the house. This was just what we had to work with right now.
Yeah.
I don't want that trough that close to my house. It was just...
And it won't be steep.
No.
It's going to be a long, gradual...
Very gradual.
You won't hardly notice it.
No, it'll be a really nice
almost look flat
slope
out there, but we want it going away from the house.
Yeah.
A long distance.
Yeah, exactly. And it's gonna work out really well.
Oh yeah.
And again, that tractor has paid for itself time and time again doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's not a big boy. People give us a hard time. Why don't you get a big tractor? We don't want a big tractor.
And
we love that little thing. Easy on gas.
Yeah. And you know,
the implements are cheaper, the tires are cheaper.
And talking about renting equipment, we didn't have to schedule a rental for this because we don't have a truck big enough to haul a skid steer. So we didn't have to schedule them dropping it off, picking it up, the whole 9 yards. We can come out here any morning, afternoon, evening, any time of day and do this whenever we want.
Exactly. Do a few hours here, a few hours there.
Yep. It really is quite handy. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check back soon. We got a heck of a lot more coming. If you like what you see, give us a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button below. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you get notified when new videos come out. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Have a good one, guys.
Catch you next time.